Man, what's the motherfucking deal? I done broke it to us with the fucking computer. Man, I should have left that bitch. This hoe took the longest time it's ever taken to boot up. That hoe didn't want me to come and get in the den, man. Anyway, what's the motherfucking deal? Y'all know what it is. Let me cut this shit off so they fucking give me a fucking copyright for that bullshit. So, what's up, everybody? Let's get this intro cracking, man, and we're going to talk about this movie.
Smoke weed every day.
What's the deal, Brandon? Wise. Wink, what's the motherfucking deal? I just came out the theater myself. Like, literally just came out the theater myself. Just got home. That's why I was like a couple of minutes late. I had to stop and get something to drink so we could sip it in the den. I got some things to say about the movie. You know, but first, welcome to the Kush Den. If this is your first time in the Kush Den, man, the Kush Den is a 420 friendly situation. Even though we sipping tonight, you see the bar behind us and the sign, welcome to Honcho's. But, you know, even if you're not 420 friendly, man, you know, pour yourself up a glass of something to drink. And if you are under 18, then you need to drink a glass of warm milk. Even though white persuasion will tell you not to do it, I say do it. It'll be all right. So, we're going to talk about Jeremiah, you can only have macaroni in the den. So, let's just get this shit. Let's just get into it. First, let me make sure I got this other thing shaking. All right. We are going to talk about the movie, man. We're going to talk about the Black Panther. Hope y'all having a good evening. Hope that the evening has been treating y'all fairly well. What's up, man? What's the motherfucking deal? Dominic Delgado. You know what I'm saying? Trizzy, what's the motherfucking deal? I'm gonna get right into it, man. So it's been a lot of talk about this movie, been a lot of hype. So I wasn't gonna fuck with it, but I said, you know what? Let me go see. I fell into the trap and slid on to the movie theater. Said, fuck it, might as well go watch it. What's it gonna hurt? It'll only be 2 hours out of my life that I may not ever get back. So I went to this movie, and I had my how am I going to have my hopes up? Because like I said, I'm a person that when I watch movies, I'm overly critical about everything. Like everything. This movie here, I'm going to go out and say, some people may not like what I'm going to say about this movie. I really had to think about it. And I came to the conclusion that it was actually a good movie. It was actually a pretty good movie. Now, all the hype that a lot of people have about it, I didn't catch that same vibe. I saw some things that, you know, it reinforced some beliefs that I already have. I don't want to go too deep into it for anybody who hasn't seen it, so I won't talk about spoilers. But the thing I've always liked about movies, man, like the Dark Knight, and there's been a couple others in the past, I've always been a guy that likes to root for the bad guy. But lately, you know, a lot of movies, they make the bad guy so cheesy and corny. Michael B. Jordan played a damn good bad guy. Not even like a super fan of Michael B. Jordan. I mean, this might be like the first Michael B. Jordan thing I've ever watched. You know what I mean? Played a damn good bad guy. I like the cold-blooded motherfuckers. The overall theme of the movie, it was dope. It was dope. So man, so like I said, it was cool. It was cool. A game changer. I wouldn't go that far, but it was cool, man. Michael B. Jordan played a hell of a good bad guy. It was like some it was good for me because you know how I be about the dark skinned divas. So it was good to see plenty of that on the big screen. You know, my side chick Michonne and my other bitch, what's her name? I gotta keep some faded up hoes on the side. But no, overall, man, it was a good movie though. It was a good movie. A lot of it, outside the action, the action is to me was, your typical Marvel action. I don't think the action was just anything above and beyond what you see out of a lot of Marvel movies, So it really wasn't the action that made me give it that made me like it. It was like I say, just some of the underlying themes were very interesting. Highlight some issues that, we as, I'm not saying we, because all y'all ain't black, but I'm just saying we as from my perspective because of my existence is, you may not be able to tell. You guys may not notice, but I am black. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. So I'm just going to go out there. I'm going to preface that. Yeah, look. I gotta draw it out for a little. I couldn't have just came in and gave y'all all the juice in the first 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm like, all right, I'm done with the Kush deal for the night. But y'all know we're gonna get on and talk about some other shit. But it did highlight a few issues. Look, know what I'm saying? But I like the movie. Now, I wouldn't put up there like some people were trying to say that I seen us, the greatest black movie ever. No, fuck no. I'm not even going to put it close to that. But the thing that I did like, to see, because like I say, most of the time when you do see black movies or black characters in movies, it's all about dope dealing, and that's usually the come up and shit like that. And, that's a real deal. That's nothing, we don't live in fucking Wakanda. We don't have this fantasy technology and shit. But the overall movie was damn good. Like I say, good to see, some of us dark-skinned folks. Look, Wink, you don't get the part. You a little too light, man. You were looking kind of light like Michael B. Jordan. You know what I'm saying? You a little light. You a little light-skinned, man. It was good to see some dark-skinned folks. Y'all light-skinned folks be getting enough screen time. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see some chocolate niggas get some love on the screen. I'm fucking with you, man. Tell her we just wait till they done. But it was cool, man. It is your guy, Mr. Honcho. I did say that. But no, it was cool, man. It was cool because I'm gonna be honest, I was super skeptical. Because whenever it's anything like the masses love, I tend to stay away from shit like that because let's just be honest, man. Y'all know and I know a majority, when it comes to a majority, like a lot of people are real fucking stupid. And so, and this is something somebody told me a long time ago. It's just, man, people are stupid. And they would point out little examples. And so that's probably like one of the things I had about it. But it's good to, like I said, I'm not going to say finally, because there's been movies before with blacks in positive positions and things like that. That was my biggest takeaway. But overall, the story was solid to me. I think Michael B. Jordan made the fucking movie, though. I really feel like Michael B. Jordan made the movie. Like I say, I'm trying not to go into too many details. Like I say, not trying to ruin it for anybody who goes to go see it. But I think without Michael B. Jordan, it might not have been as good as it was. That motherfucker played the fuck out of that role. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what it is. You got too hype. So that's my thing. I went in there. See, that's probably why we have a different. I didn't get hype. I was like on the negative end of the spectrum. So I went in there, like I say, skeptical, like with the fuck this face. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, there you go. You know what I'm saying? And it actually, like, it started looking, when it started knocking off the little walls of skepticism, man, I have to give credit where credit was due. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, better than Django. Yeah, it was better than Django. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't any of that slave undertone shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't really watch slave movies. Django, I did watch that shit. Only because we shall overcome. But I really don't watch slave movies and shit like that. But that bitch was dope, man. That bitch was dope. it had, like I say, some of the underlying themes about, you know, unity and situations like that. Old buddy. That was old buddy from Get Out, right? Because I was telling my old lady, I'm like, that's the dude from Get Out. You know what I'm saying? The little right hand man. And I want to make sure I'm right because I don't be knowing celebrities, dog. Okay. What's up, Big Money, Texas? Ready? I see you, Big Money. Say the black movie you ever saw was My Life. Exactly. Living a black movie every motherfucking day. God damn it. You say, I think he took it to a nice level. Like, I mean, because the thing is, he had to be an emotionless type character. Simply because of, you know, the only thing he knew was what it, I don't want to say, look, I'm trying not to, I'm not going to go into detail, but I like what Michael B. Jordan did. I think he played a damn good role. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that golden triangle, man. Yeah, that was him. Yeah, that's saying the Bronx, they did the damn doodle. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I can only say so much without really going into details. And like I said, I don't want to ruin it, but I give it out of 10. Let me think about the best movie I've ever seen. I don't even know what that would be, honestly. Out of 10, and like I gotta understand, like I said, this is me being me. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it an 8.75 out of 10. That's how I'm gonna shake. That's how I'm gonna shake, man. 8.75 out of 10. It was a damn good movie. It was damn good. It was good. Like I say, it was better than I expected because, like I said, I went in there negative as shit. Everything that was cool, except for that shit that his sister had in her head. But the rest of that shit was cool. And there was I mean, it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool movie, dog. Yeah, that was the thing that got me. Like I said, I think some of it, honestly, there's going to be certain elements of it that it is going to relate because it's such a. But that's the thing that I want to take away from it is that, you know, watching this movie did make me realize something that, you know, I look to all kind of people. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily as mentors or things, but I look at, you know, I always look at myself as a man first. And if any other man can do it, then I can do it. I don't care about all the other shit because I don't ever want to limit myself or limit my mind state, my mind frame about certain things. But, and this is the same thing, like I said, I didn't necessarily support Obama for his policies, but this movie did something similar like Obama in terms of showing the youth something different. Because when we were young, when I was young, shit, Ice Cube told me we'll never see a black president. You know what I'm saying? And you grow up thinking that shit. And you grow up, that affects the way you operate. But you got a lot of kids now who Donald Trump is their first white president, you know? And those kids will have a different perspective on life as they grow up. This movie presenting quality black heroes, I think is good for the youth. Like I said, I don't see this as no civil rights movement, no big deal like that, but it's good to have representation. It definitely is. Like, because it's me, the old lady, and the little one, and it's good to see her. We were talking about last night, even in here, you know, what are quality female role models? You know what I'm saying? There's hardly any, but it was good to see her, for her to see black women doing something besides fucking twerking. You know what I mean? My favorite scene is when old gal finally snatched that fucking wig or whatever the fuck she had on her hair and she snatched that shit off. I was like, man, y'all can't be doing my gal like that. She already wear that shitty ass wig on Walking Dead. But I think that's oh, okay. Okay, somebody just joined somebody just subbed to the Sauce Sports. I was like, what the fuck was that noise? So that's what I get out of it, man. You know, that's where that's my thing. So I do see some positives that came out of the movie as a whole, and so I'm not knocking that. But like I say, there was a lot of people just acting like this was going to be like it was going to change life forever as we know it. Not quite, you know. So, but I think it was a good movie. It was a good movie. But I say a lot of it was a lot of the typical Marvel action, you know. And then, like I say, just, you know, the father issues, just, you know, about being a person in a position of power and, you know, with great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. All that type of shit, you know. It was a lot of little underlying elements that, you know, I think some of it, I'd hate to say that you just have to be black to understand, but you'd have to be black to feel some of these things, because there's, in a sense, a lot of us who relate to the mind frame that Michael B. Jordan had. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a lot of us who relate to, you know, T'Challa. And, you know, and sometimes it can go back and forth. So, and you ain't lying. And that's what kills me. That was one of my things, man. That's what my thing was. It's with Will Smith. No, Hancock was a fucking drunk. I wasn't rocking with Hancock. That motherfucker there was on some other shit. Blade was a legit movie. That's what I say. Like, that's what killed me about, oh, finally a black super. What about fucking Blade? You know what I'm saying? Blade was the motherfucking man. You know what I'm talking about? Spawn, as you want to talk about stories. Now, I don't think the movie did it justice that first. And it was good. They're supposed to be redoing it. They're supposed to be remaking it. But Spawn's story is like a more hardcore. No, I won't say a more hardcore Spider-Man, because Spider-Man he didn't die and do all that shit. Spawn died, came back, best friend was with his wife. He lost his whole life. He working for the fucking devil and shit. Spawn shit was super deep. Spawn is like one of my favorite characters. Like I said, I always root for the bad guy. And Spawn is almost like he's a bad guy, but a hero. It's like it's a thin line. You know what I'm saying? So they supposed to be doing a Spawn. They're supposed to be redoing, I think, a cartoon and a fucking movie. They're supposed to be redoing some Spawn shit. I think it's supposed to be this year, because I read something about it like a while back. I have not seen I Am Legend or Suicide Squad. That's all good, man. That's a bet. I'm glad you slid through. You said a 10 is Nacho Libre. But yeah, that I'd rather die than be a slave. That might have been the most solid fucking line out the movie, because my thing, I mean, I don't even care about it coming out during Black History Month. I think that was kind of a play on the marketing. Because like I say, part of my thing was like, you know, like I say, you know, I believe in, you know, like Kaepernick his cause, but I don't support the way he did it, because I'm not about that kneeling shit. You know what I'm saying? To me, kneeling is submission, you know. And I know he did that out of respect, because old buddy was like, well, why don't you kneel instead of just sitting down or whatever. That's why I just feel like I don't know what the way is to protest or whatever, but I always see kneeling as a sign of submission. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I never really was behind that form of protest. Suicide Squad. I heard Suicide Squad wasn't good. Like, I heard it was trash. Was the Dream Team documentary? What's the deal, Heidi? Yeah, they really are supposed to be remaking Spawn, man. Yeah, Spawn was a motherfucking. He's a Constantine. That's what it's called. Okay. Yeah. I firmly believe. Man, I only DC movie, the only little DC series that was solid was that little Batman one they had going with Christian Bale, and then after that, they fell off. And to me, I don't even know if I watched Batman Begins, but I know The Dark Knight was legit, and Dark Knight, that Joker from Dark Knight was one of my favorite bad guys ever. Like, wishing Heath Ledger wouldn't have died just so they could bring that one back. 'Cause nobody will pull that one off again. That Joker was deep and dope. That motherfucker was That Batman movie was legit. I watched The Dark Knight buku times. I put people on to watch it when yeah, those are good, yeah. But I was like I say, it's fucking. The movie was good though. The movie was legit, man. So I'm not knocking it, not talking no shit about it. But I'm not. There were some people, like I say, on social medias who were like, I don't know. I mean, if you're a Christian or whatever, you would have thought Jesus came back the way some of these folks were acting about some of this shit. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm glad I went to see it. I'm glad I went to go see it. So no regrets on that. No regrets at all. So you're the only one that's sick of Will Smith? Oh, you say, sick of Smith saving the world? Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Like, I'm not a. The Pursuit of Happiness was a great Will Smith movie. But I probably am not the biggest fan of Will Smith movies. But Will Smith, like I say, when I told y'all, talk about I got caught up in some shit, and when I was going through a little phase, fighting a case and doing the shit, and I kind of locked myself in a room and had to change my way of thinking. Will Smith is the reason, or one of the reasons, that I really started changing the way that I operate. It was a video. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna put the link in. I'll share the link one day. But Will Smith is the reason that I started looking at shit differently. It was some shit he said, and it was a book that he talked about called The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I'll never forget that shit. It's a very good book. It's a parable. Quick, easy read, man. If you ever get a chance, I suggest you read it. And it's a parable about life. And you get a chance, read it and understand it. It can really adjust the perspective on a lot of things. And so that's why I look at shit way differently than I used to. Well, y'all know, look. But like I say, fucking, we need to be a bad guy, like Alonzo Trey. Yeah, that's what he need to do. You fuck with the Alchemist? Yeah, that motherfucker. I'm telling you, man. It's like reading is, and actually, Will Smith. When I say watching that video, he said it, and I never thought about it like that. He's like, man, if you've ever had a problem, go fucking find a book on it and read it, because he's like, if you ever had a problem, somebody else has already had that problem and wrote a book about it. Go find that book and read it. You know what I mean? And people don't do that. People wallow in their issues. They wallow in their problems. And, don't really try to find real solutions. They overwhelm the problem. They give the problem 95% of the attention and the solution only 5%. You got to flip that, man. Once you have a problem, you know what the fucking problem is. You know what I mean? The problem can only be so much. It's fuck. I see the net looking like it's trying to act up. The problem is what it is. Unless you're feeding into the problem, it doesn't grow. So, like I say, you give that problem 5% of your attention. You analyze it. You figure it out. You understand the problem. Then you use 95% of your energy to resolve that fucking issue. Figure out how to solve that shit. Get over it. And get on to the next shit, man. Big Willie style. Man, look, you need that Welcome to Miami. Y'all jabbing that shit. I remember a movie where Carlton played like he was trying to be a thug or something. What movie was that? It was an old cringy ass B-rated fucking movie. Ticks. Yeah, it was like it was some crazy shit, dog. Yeah, he always save the day, though. He is, though. And I heard, and then it's supposed to be Bad Boys 3. Like, as much as I enjoyed the Bad Boys series, it's like too much time in between all of them. Like, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Getting jiggy with it, just the two of us, Miami, Big with Men in Black. Oh man, yeah, that Bad Boys 3 finna come up. Cardi, dog, I'm telling you, it was the most off the wall shit I've ever seen. Carlton had, had his little flag on and everything. He was trying to be a gangster. Of course, he died off quickly. Water so clear you can see the bottom $1,000 car. Everybody, man, was he lying though, Heidi? Was he lying though? That boy Will Smith was spitting facts, and y'all know it. So yeah, man. But like I say, overall, good stuff. Movie actually put me in a good mood. So let's see where we at. We go on Toot. Yeah, there we go. But it was cool. Like I said, it was definitely real cool. Can't knock it. Will Smith is the GOAT. And we know it. The greatest of all time. But so let's get into some other conversation. I had to spill my little sauce on the movie. It was good. Will Smith is the GOAT. Will Smith, better. That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say, man. Because look, see, that's funny because, like I say, a lot of these things that I was just about to start talking about it because we talk about BBWs, and I did like when the Kush Gen first started, when Shaq Kush used to be around, we had did some videos. We had like record them and then I'd upload them, and we had did the one on BBWs. The difference between BBWs and there's fabs and there's BBWs. BBW is a big beautiful woman. A fab is just a fat ass bitch. But you tell them, hey girl, you are looking fab. They're gonna think it's a compliment. So that's just a secret code word. Fat ass bitch. But we did a thing, and so like I say, we should definitely get you guys' opinion on here. And it was the best. We did the best black actors because I honestly, like I said, I thought Matt Damon and what's the other dude? It was like Matt Damon. I thought they were the same guy for the longest. Was it DiCaprio? No, it wasn't DiCaprio and Damon. It was like another. I'm real bad with actors like as a whole, but I know Will, I know Denzel, I know Wesley, and I know Jamie Foxx. So those are the icons I can give you. You know what I'm saying? Candyman, Pumpkinhead was the shit. That's you say nobody speaks English in Miami. Man, Pumpkinhead was the shit. And Don Cheadle's good. Don Cheadle is damn good. But for some reason, I don't know if I put. He's a damn good actor, but it's just like he's just below that tier to me. You know what I mean? Because I want to say, was that Hotel Rwanda? That was a good ass movie. But I like, to me it was like, I think we came out, it was like Jamie Foxx was like the best overall entertainer. Not necessarily the best actor, but you're talking about singing, comedian, acting, like full combination. I mean, just to having he probably had the most talent. The best overall black male entertainer was Jamie Foxx. Denzel, I think we said, was just straight up the best black actor. What did we say Will Smith was? I think did we give Will Smith best rapper / actor, something like that. Having success in both of those fields. And I said Jamie, I said Denzel, Will Smith, and I forgot who the other one was. I already forgot already. Don Cheadle just don't have. She don't want me. Yeah, it's me again. I'll go see if you mentioned it. No, I forgot it in the. I didn't do it in the last Texas video because I ended up doing the shit early, and I had some shit happen right before, and it wasn't the best sauce earlier, and so I did forget. But I'll make sure to get on it tomorrow at the regular time. I still got it right there on my whiteboard, but I forgot to mention it that time, so I apologize for that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You got to keep reminding motherfuckers. I be having so much going on, dog. Sometimes I will forget. I honestly don't mean to, but sometimes I will. James Earl Jones, Mufasa, and fucking Welcome to America. Coming to America. Welcome to America. Terrence Howard. Hey, man. It's pimping, man. Terrence Howard, what happened? He beat up Ludacris in the bathroom and shit. Sam Jackson. I like Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson, his range is limited to me. Not that I'm complaining about what he's capable of, his acting, but he was good in he's actually had a number where shit, he was really a real dope fiend in whatchamacallit. I give him credit because he was a fucking crack addict. Dog. Like, that boy was a crackhead and then came up. I don't know if he still does that shit, but I know he can't consistently be on it because otherwise he wouldn't be successful. Catching snakes on the... Sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Only a former dope smoker can come up with a line like that. Oh, he was Darth Vader. I forget about the whole Darth. I've never really watched the Star Wars. Eddie Murphy. Beverly Hills Cop. You have Nutty Professor. Did Eddie Murphy ever do any drama movies? Anything like serious? And that's my thing. Eddie Murphy played a Jew or African at Barbershop in the same movie. Yeah, I give him that. Eddie Murphy definitely, you have to give him credit for his characters. But then if that's the case, then you got to talk about old Marty Marr too, man. You know, because Marty Marr did the characters, man. You know what I mean? Shit. He did them on the show and on the motherfucking, in a couple of movies. You said that 1,000 Words. I saw that and I never watched it. I didn't know what it was like, so I didn't ever check that out. Morgan Freeman or James Earl. That's a very interesting one. Morgan Freeman was dope. You're talking about Shawshank. That's interesting. Maybe Morgan. And Life was a great movie. Life was a great fucking movie. You gonna eat your cornbread. So yeah, I mean, Murphy had a little range of things too. Or friends, they were talking about how the only black guys that made big had to dance the dance, meaning they had to dress up as women at least once in a thing. Yeah, all of them except for Chappelle. I know Chappelle said he wasn't with that shit. They tried to get him to do some shit in the movie, and I think they tried to get him to do that shit in was it Blue Streak that he was in, or something like that. Yeah, I know a lot of people were like that. Because Eddie Murphy did it in Big Mama's House. I know Cat Williams kind of talked about that shit too. But Cat Williams is not on the level as those guys. Yeah, it was like Murphy did it. I think Eddie Murphy did it. Martin did it. A couple other guys did it. And so yeah, that is a thing. So. Hey, look, Eddie Murphy, I forgot Eddie Murphy used to sing, look, that motherfucker had a song called Boogie in Your Butt. I want to say it was called Boogie in Your Butt. And if you ever get a chance, listen to Eddie Murphy's Boogie in Your Butt. Yeah, that's what it was. Boogie in Your Butt. If you ever get a chance, listen to that off-the-wall ass song. Eddie Murphy was out of there. Hold on, let me see where we at. All right, let's get into some good conversation, man. So at this point, I know we were talking about it last night. Who all backdoored and went and fucked around and watched the entire fucking Blac Chyna sex tape? Who went and wasted that 13 minutes of their lives and watched the fucking Blac Chyna sex tape? Admit it, because y'all know some of y'all did it. Where am I at? I'm trying to see where I'm fucking clicking all the wrong shit. Let's see here. Toot. And there we go. Okay. So you watch half of it. Got Eddie on Spotify. Lorenz Tate is slept on, yeah. Lorenz Tate, what has he made lately? Like he had for a while he had it going on, man. I'm talking about Love Jones, Dead Presidents. He had a couple other things going on, but I hadn't seen him in anything in a while. Oh man, yeah. Let me make sure let me cut the bank on. I apologize. I'm slacking on the bank action. Do do do. I gotta put the password into the bank this time, you know what I'm saying? Just to make sure don't nobody crack the vault. You know what I'm saying? Steal all the sweets. That would be unfortunate. Do 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 do. All right, get that going. Let me look. I gotta get the Christian energy up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little lackadaisical right now. I gotta get that. I gotta stir that sauce, man. Okay. I think the bank should be hooked up. Let's figure it out. Let's see. God damn it. All right, cool. There we go. Now, see, we did it all digital. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that was like the only movie it seemed like anybody was there seeing shit. Motherfucker slid to the he's on Power. Okay, see, I don't watch Power. You know what I'm saying? That seemed like the only thing. We switched to that old Star Cinema. You know, I go down at the Star Cinema. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was actually Theater 4. Yeah, absolutely, man. We definitely will. Like I said, we're gonna get some shit in action, man. I gotta see what's happening. Probably Monday. I gotta do some ripping and running, and I want to get at you too about that other issue, because I got a new idea for a shirt design. Because people really wasn't fucking with the Little Deuces design. I know people I got more inquiries about this one. So I want to I'll probably bring this one back and just another one to go with it. New Jack City, Set It Off was a great fucking movie. Set It Off was, I think, an underappreciated movie, dog. Why, old buddy, what's that dude? Why did he always play like a snake-ass character in every movie? You know, old buddy that, I don't want to say, it wasn't Queen Latifah partner. It was you know, when the dude got killed because he had the shit, and when the laws were trying to raid, they was really looking for him, but they shot old buddy because he had the shit in his head. Yeah, that's a BET, bet that. But y'all know what I'm talking about. The same nigga who was in Menace to Society got stomped out. You know what I'm saying? Why did that nigga always play like a hoe ass role? You know what I mean? Like, why were there certain, I guess you gotta have just a certain look to be a hoe ass character, you know what I'm saying? And I guess he just had that look. He just must have, you know what I'm saying? He was stereotyped as the hoe ass homeboy. You know what I'm saying? They always up to some old snake shit. You know what I mean? That shit used to kill me. Like, I was like, damn, it's fucked up. This nigga's always like, he always playing like a hoe ass role in every movie, dog. Like, do you sign up for some shit? Like, man, look, I know y'all got a hoe ass nigga in this movie. I'm your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm the snake. Like I always thought that was kind of odd, man. You know. So let's see, Theater 4 next week. That'll be, look, motherfuckers don't walk out on that shit. They'll walk the fuck out of that shit. Blac Chyna. And then, yeah, that's it, like, because it was funny that we were talking about yesterday that, you know, the mother should be the girl's first role model, then, you know, the grandma, stuff like that. Blac Chyna kid's out of there. I hope she got some sons or something so they can look up to somebody else. Because shit, her mama's name is what, Tokyo Tony? Blac Chyna and Tokyo. What kind of fucking shit is that? He was typecast. Yeah, he had to be, dog. That's unfortunate for that dude. But I mean, shit, if you're getting roles, any type of hoe ass nigga come up, you get that phone call. Dog, that should definitely be the name of the fuck movie. Oh, hoe ass nigga. What is? I don't even know his name too. I'm trying to think who else got typecast into some particular roles that that's like they only played like a certain type of role. I know Dave for a while. Dave Chappelle was typecast for a while as like the little goofy, he was like a goofy associate. Even in what was the fucking movie with Nicolas Cage? Fuck. With the fucking plane where they were taking all the fucking criminals and Con Air. And Dave was in that bitch. They had it playing like a old little hoe. He wasn't a hoe ass snake nigga type role, but he was just not like a dingbat, but you know what I'm saying? They had him playing like that peon role. And that was the thing with Dave. Like, and before he really started doing his own shit, he was always like a peon type character. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was on for you. Con Air was a legit movie. Con Air was cool. It wasn't like super great, but I respect the premise. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad for old buddy just wanting to get home. You know what I'm saying? He did his dues. He just trying to get to where you need to be. Yeah, comic relief, exactly. Yeah, that's definitely that shit. You said, and the kid is a Kardashian. Yeah, so if it's a girl, then shit, it's all fucked. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Brandon won the raffle. So, man, I don't know, man. I'm just really trying to. I'm like kind of right here. I need to be up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like right here. I'm. It's slowly but surely. I gotta get the energy right, man. Cause it's not like I'm tired. It's not like I'm feeling sluggish or anything. I just gotta get the energy right. I think part of my mind is still on shit I'd like to really say about Black Panther, but I don't want to ruin the movie for people who haven't seen it. So I don't want to speak on it. So some of that is still in the back of my mind because I think that's what's still fresh on my mind is from watching that movie. And so I don't want to do that because it'd be fucked up. Oh, he can keep that energy. I don't want that shit. Man, I don't want nothing to do with the powder man. He can stay with his powder. He can do whatever he do. I don't want nothing to do with that. Not at all. But I mean, shit, we in the Kush den. We ain't talking about shit. Let's talk about drugs. Let's talk about cocaine. We can agree to accept the spoilers. I don't want to do that because, like I say, it's actually, with it actually being a pretty good movie, it's certain elements that you just need to appreciate for yourself. So I don't want to do that. You know, because then I'd be playing the role of the hoe ass nigga character. Then I have to roll the credits on the sauce once the sauce ends. It's on hoe ass Honcho. Oh, and I ain't gonna share that with y'all yet because I think I'm gonna have a new intro for the Kush Den. I'm gonna shoot it to a couple of y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'm gonna see if I'm gonna decide to go with it or not. But I gotta finish tweaking a couple. It'll still be kind of similar to the original intro, but it's a few little new elements I'm gonna add to it, and I gotta figure out how to tweak the outro with it. But talking about drugs, man. Let's who has had experiences outside of, marijuana? Marijuana is not a drug. It grows out the ground. We're talking about real drugs here. I think the wildest, as far as I've gone, and the only other drug that I'm not as far as I've gone. I'm lying because I've told you I've done the acid. I've done acid a couple of times. I've taken the little acid trips, but that was like way back when I was in 8th, 9th grade doing that shit. Back when ecstasy used to be good, I used to fuck with them hoes. You don't do drugs, Cavity Creep, man? Hey, look, drugs are just an enhancer of the experience. Now, like I say, but the ecstasy is not something I would tell you to do consistently. I remember the first time I tried that shit. Okay, this is Honcho's story time, so everybody pull up a seat and listen. Yeah, talk consumption. I don't want to talk about distribution. When people gonna steal what? Oh, you back at it, buddy? Okay. I would try shrooms. I've never done it, but I would definitely try shrooms. I'm not like I don't know. I don't look at drugs as bad. I mean, shit, if you can sit here and get wasted out of your fucking mind and you really can't control that experience and do all kind of off the wall shit, I'm not opposed to trying other things, but I like it to be in a controlled environment. You know, I don't want to fucking do some shit and try to cut my fucking arm off or go to a party and start thinking I'm tripping off some shrooms, dancing with elves and some shit. I don't fucking know what's gonna happen. But let's talk about it. First time I ever tried ecstasy, it was peer pressure. We were en route to Hawaii for that game. And I want to say it might have been the night before where we were getting ready or something. We had to leave like early in the morning. It was either the night before they was talking about like, man, shit, when we get back, man, some of my other teammates, no name shall be named. I'm like, man, we got to fuck around, get on some tabs, we going to call some hoes up when we get back. I'm like, shit. I mean, I'm like, actually, I thought that shit was for white people. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Nah, man, them hoes, you ain't never rolled before. Them hoes go hard. Woo. They motherfucker, they sold me the ecstasy. Not literally selling it to me, but they made me buy into it. I'm like, okay, this experience is gonna be whatever. So we went to Hawaii. That trip was out of there. That trip was out of there. Like just the flight, it was awesome. I think I popped like a little piece of it, but I don't know if I took a whole hand of the bar or not, because it was a long ass flight. Motherfucker was trying to sleep, but they sipped some oil before we went, and it was out of there. That flight felt like 15 fucking minutes, but Hawaii was cool. Smoked some good weed out in Hawaii. Anyway, get back to the States. So we get back. I had a little partner. I called him up, because he had some triple stacks, whatever they was calling them. I got these double stacks. I got these triple stacks. All that shit was the same to me. Motherfuckers, they'll juice some shit up. Hey, but you got to be a hustler. You got to sell some shit. So we went and I got some of them hoes from him, and I think them hoes were blue dolphins. He had some blue dolphins. I remember there's like some shit like white doves and some other shit. Like I said, this was whatever. Man, when I say that shit made you feel like a fucking movie star, I understood why people fuck with it. So like I said, when we got back, it was still like Christmas break. Man, them dolphins, I think I rolled, because I think we took, I think I chilled during the day. I might have rolled for like 3 days straight. But after that third one, it was just like, the thing about it is that feeling was so great, but that fucking, that coming down, you know what I'm saying? I got to come up just to come down. You know what I'm saying? That coming down off that hoe was the worst. And then piling it on, multiple days at a time was a bad choice. Motherfucker, that third day, or after that third day, I didn't get out the bed. I was just sitting there looking like this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get on the X, but I ain't do nothing. And the thing about the dorms were, they had these the mirrors were like, had to slide in fucking closets or whatever. So they had like the fucking full length body mirrors and shit like that. You get on them motherfuckers, you be in that whole dog talking crazy to yourself, won't shut the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? You and that motherfucker rubbing your fingers, feeling yourself down there. I'm just saying, man, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody more player to be. I had a partner, like, because it was a bunch of us, and you know what I'm saying? It was wild. And it was his first time fucking with him too. We had came through, we had called up some females and some shit. It was me and all of some of my other teammates and shit. We called some chicks that were still staying around campus, around the city and shit. Had a little shindig. And it was my partner first time fucking with him. This was like the second day, I think, for me. And I was just like, that nigga there, he got on them hoes. This motherfucker started rapping, dog. Rapping for hours on end. And the thing is, like, it was super funny because in the Matrix, I'm telling you what, in fucking, you say my cousin died fried, I thought his ass chased him down the street. Look, I ain't fucking with no I'm not fucking with no dip. I don't want nothing with that shit. Say if you're prone to hyperactivity, anxiety, liquor, weed, and Xanax is for you. See, like I don't really even like Xanax like that, but I, you know what I'm saying, I'd fuck with it from time to time, you know, when I couldn't smoke and shit. Um, but yeah, liquor, weed is straight. I mean, you don't really need too much more than that. But so he on that motherfucker rapped for an hour, dog. And then when it got to that point, it started off like this because we was cool. He fucking with them tabs, especially when it was good. You be calling motherfuckers you ain't talked to in years, man. I just want to let you know, man, you a real nigga, man. I fuck with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I love you, dog. And all this just awesome. Often you be in your feelings on some only more. This was dead. You know what I'm saying? I haven't. It's been a long time since any kind of experience like that. Even last time I fucked with something, it wasn't nowhere close to that shit. You only used to have to take one back then. Shit, nowadays, motherfuckers talking, man, you got to pop by 4 tabs. Like, you can pop some death, nigga. What the fuck is you trying to do? But yeah, so he called, it started out because he called my partner. You know, he called our mutual friend we had or whatever. And he called it and the voicemail came on. This nigga was rapping to the voicemail. And I like thought he was talking. If I was like, what the fuck? I was like, man, I was like, oh, you talking to old buddy? He's like, nah, it's a voice. I'm like, why are you rapping in the voice, man? He rapping his responses to me and shit. So bad. I'm like, man, get off the phone. He still rapping. He in the beer, whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? The bras come through. This nigga just rapping. I'm like, my nigga, you gotta chill, dog. We got some hoes here, you know what I'm saying? The hoes, he was like, man, fuck them hoes. My rapping go harder than them hoes. Like, that nigga said that shit loud. I bust out loud. That shit was funny as fuck, though. You know, the hoes was slightly offended, but fuck them bitches, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding my nigga over them hoes. But that shit was just funny, dog. It was just a crazy experience. I think that's really the only time he fucked with. He said he ain't like that shit after that, though. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, I'm telling you, back then, that shit would have you on some shit. Hey, shit, y'all don't remember there was that come on, baby, power up with me. Yeah, that, look, I am about to power up. Y'all don't motherfucking know about that shit. That was back in the Gap. That's what I'm telling you. Motherfuckers was a party. I remember used to slide by that spot right there off of Scott and OST, the little corner store. I don't even know. It's been a minute since I dipped through that way. But yeah, right there at the corner, Scott and OST. And I went in that bitch to go get some OJ, dog. And I pulled about 4 hoes of that bitch, just waiting in line. Like, and the thing about it was, like, them hoes knew, oh, that nigga, he on it. Look, he rolling. Ooh, we. And it's just like they was with the shit, but I wasn't offering them hoes no shit. And then, like I say, you know, the next day after everything's said and done, and I wake up, I be having fucking, or not wake up, but you know what I'm saying, whatever I did, finally get some rest and come to my senses and shit. Motherfucker be having all kind of numbers in this. I'm like, I don't know. I don't even remember none of these hoes. I don't know what these hoes look like. And I'd be like, fucking shit. They're still in that bitch. I need to dip through that hoe just for old time's sake, man. But shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was always an experience. It was really like a motherfucking movie. Oh yeah, that Frenchys though. Here's the thing: if it ain't the Frenchys, all fucking Scott, dog, you not getting a real Frenchys experience. You know what I'm saying? All them other Frenchies, they're cool. They're cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the real Frenchys experience. I feel like the original Frenchies, they keeping like one little ingredient out the recipe that they give to the rest of the Frenchies. You know what I'm saying? It's like that little sprinkle of crack that make you always come back. You know what I'm saying? Because this Frenchies all over the place. This Frenchies on the Southwest. This Frenchies shit all over the place, dog. And I hit them up. Oh man, shit, Frenchies. Let me go ahead and dip that hoe. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to go wait in line for a motherfucking hour at the real Frenchies. And I've hit them hoes, and I'm just like, man, yeah, these hoes good. But it's just like, it's just something slightly different. It's just not quite the same. Maybe they don't change the grease or something. I don't fucking know. But it's yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, dog. You gotta appreciate the original. You know what I mean? There's often an ambulance outside of French's. Yeah, I said that chicken look. Chicken will make you shoot somebody, man. Look. It is what it is. Fucking leave me alone, TurboTax. I ain't fuck with y'all since y'all fucked me over a couple of years ago. But yeah, dog, like I say, you gotta appreciate that original shit, man. That's that dope shit. Like I say, shit, that's what I need to do. Start hitting some classic Houston hot spots, doing food reviews and shit. Your fate hit your head. Yeah, that's what I say. Just in case, look, you'll get revived. Just in case, look. They just hit the fire station on speed dial. Send one of the firemen. They'll come and revive you. Hit your chest up. But yeah, that motherfucker was the man. Hold on, I might have been missing some shit because the fucking live chat ain't been on. So I apologize if anybody been talking and I missed what y'all was talking about because I just now realized that I have. Well, what's up, Hector? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm missing shit because the shit was on top chat instead of fucking live chat, man. And I fucking hate that shit. I hate that shit for real, you know, because it makes, like I said, I don't know how most people do their live streams, but I mean, shit, I always feel like it's about interaction. So when you do this little fucking top chat, live chat shit, then you're minimizing that. You know what I'm saying? And so that shit pisses me off, man. Yes, dog, you ain't lied. It had a real, I'm talking about real live, dog. But the thing about it, though, the funny part about it is, like, it wasn't like the nigga was just, like I say, my nigga, he could rap, dog. Like, I'm gonna find some of his old shit. I got an old mixtape around. Well, I don't think I got it. I'd probably have to find. I know somebody got it. I know I had it on an old hard drive. But my nigga could rap. And that was what the thing was. It's like, it wasn't like he was just trash. It was like that nigga was killing that hoe. But it was like, my nigga, this the wrong time to kill it right now. Like, I know you probably going harder right now than you ever went in your life. And the shit you spitting is fire. Because probably for the first 10 minutes, we was all bobbing our head and going along with it too. But, you know, when the vagina came into the vicinity, you know what I'm saying, the ultimate goal changed. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was still rapping. We was trying to do some we was trying to do something different, you know what I'm talking about? So it was cool though, you know what I'm saying? So that was the thing. I guess if you own it, you feeling yourself, man, why stop? Nah, that shit went hard, because trust me, if it was trash, look, you gonna say what you gonna say on them motherfucking tabs. That's the one thing. Don't get mad on them hoes. But like I said, it's been so long since a tab been worth the flip, dog. Oh, you ain't lying. See, now I've seen you tell me can't fuck on them, man. I've had various experiences, and that's why I say when I was talking about the coke, I know what they say when they cut with different shit. You have different experiences, and I know people that said, like, when you fucking with the ones that's cut with coke or whatever, that you can't do shit. Because I ain't gonna say you can't. You might not be. I done had experience. I done had it go both ways. I done had it where couldn't quite. It didn't want to cooperate and act right, and so it was a bit of a struggle. And then I done had some shit that shit might have been cut with Viagra or something. I don't even know. I remember one time. I had a partner, man, and it was funny. We was both on the team. He had a chick that he knew that I actually used to know, but I ain't never fuck with. I was cool with her little sister. I could have busted little sister up, but that whole situation, we ain't even gonna get into that. But she stayed out in Beaumont. She was going to college in Beaumont, and then I had a little chick I used to know that stayed in Beaumont. So he was like, one time we got a hold of some tabs. Like, fuck it. He's like, man, I'm finna slide out to BMT, man. Go fuck with old gal. I was like, shit. Let a nigga ride with you. Drop me off at Lamar, babe. And dog, when I say went way too hard, nigga. And that's funny because I think I forgot I even fucked that bitch. I really did. I forgot I even fucked with that chick like that. Damn. Ain't that funny? But went way too hard. I'm talking about beat that bitch up from the time, I don't even remember what time we got there. But from then till like the sun fucking came up. Had my shit fucking hurting the next day. Yeah, that's what I heard. I forgot what somebody told me. They said they cut the shit with some old. And then now I heard they making like fucking meth that looks like fucking ecstasy, but they cutting it like making it look like vitamins and shit. And I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, give you some methamphetamine. I don't look like that's not my. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. That's something different to me. I don't want no shenanigans. I don't want no parts of that. Get out there fucking be out of there tripping for fucking 3 days and shit. We see the motherfucker be scratching their faces off and all that other crazy shit. Like, I don't want no parts of that. I don't want to do any of that. That's when you fucking around. That's when you doing real. Molly is better. See, I ain't never fuck with no Molly really. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing to know. Oh shit. Let me see who go by the. But yeah, so I might not need to fuck with that then. Motherfucker be talking about popping Molly. I'm sweating. Shit, I'm already sweating right now. I don't need no motherfucking Molly. I'll do that. Here's the thing though. Yeah, it'll be over with. It'll be streaming like this. Damn, Honcho, you still on? You still at the Kush den? You got to get out the Kush den. You got to do some sauce, man. What? You ain't lying. This motherfucker here be looking like, oh no, I need to clean this motherfucker. This bitch looking dusty and shit. I don't want nothing to do with no shit like that. I want something that I kind of know has a time limit so I can schedule myself accordingly. Like, if I was going to do some, like a tab or something, okay, well, I'm making sure, do I have anything to do the next morning? The next day, do I have important activities that I need to take care of? Nope. Okay, so I can sleep in. All right, cool. So I'm going to roll, and then I'm going to fucking crash, and then, I get up and get back at it. But, shit, no. I don't even know if I can handle that type of shit nowadays. I'd be done deal for real. You know what I'm saying? That's for you youngsters. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to tell me about y'all experiences. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, but like I said, I've had most of the time. No, most of the time I think I've taken tabs. It's been all right. Ecstasy sex is weird. You know, especially if you do it like with your old lady or stuff, y'all gonna be talking all emotionally and shit. Like, oh yes. I'm like, look. But when it's just with a random bitch, that it's like shit. You start dogging that hoe. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say the Chappelle mushrooms joke? I don't remember that one. Which one? How did it go? Man, look, that's how it might be. Look, that's what's going on nowadays. Motherfuckers popping mollies and taking tabs and shit. And that's what it sounds like. That sounds like how motherfuckers getting record deals nowadays. Yeah, that's my thing. Like I say, as of late, I think the last time I tried to get on the fucking tab, it might have been like when I was around my 30th birthday. And them hoes was whack as shit. Them hoes was weak as hell. And so after that, I say, nah, I don't want nothing to do with that shit. That's fucking funny. So yeah, that's what I say. Right now, like I said, I prefer to be more relaxed. I prefer to be more laid back. I prefer to chill. I guess being on uppers is not, I done got too old for that shit. You know what I'm saying? If I ever have to start fucking with some young hoes again, then I might have to get back on it. See, that's the thing, though. That's the advantage women have, though. See, drugs, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know if drugs ever dry them up. I ain't ever had to deal with no shit like that, but y'all don't have to worry about no shit like that. Y'all ain't got to worry about the tools not working when y'all get on drugs. You know what I'm saying? That shit, y'all automatic. But, fellas, we don't always have that same luxury. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing too about mushrooms. I'd be concerned about where that trip will take you. You know, I'd be willing to try, like I said, because it's a natural thing. But I'd be real concerned about where a mushroom trip would take you. And what I really should be concerned about is how I've had these fucking headphones on this entire fucking time and never put on any. I ain't put on the Spotify for Heidi. You know, so I've been having these headphones. I ain't been listening to shit. You know what I'm saying? Jam some of that neighborhood nip. I fuck with that Nipsey Hussle. Do. But yeah. Oh man, this shit right here is just a. Like I said, I just stopped by the little store, grabbed a little old one of them hoe ass little smearing off thing. Motherfuckers look like they was running out of beer and shit in that bitch. You say uppers destroy your heart so badly long term, but it's great for dieting. You say my homeboy said I tried. So I told him, man, I'm good. Yeah, man. Like I say, if it's not a controlled environment, I don't suggest doing nothing new. You know what I'm saying? So, the Scottie 5. Fucking Scottie, man. That motherfucker there. That fucking dog is weird as shit. Because I take him in for a walk and shit. Once he get done, he goes crazy when he gets back in the house. I'm sure it's something about, dogs and probably trying to establish dominance. Or it's something about, when you insert in their presence. I forgot exactly. I ain't no Caesar Milan. But, so usually I check him at the door just to fuck with him. But this motherfucker is like, if it's a little toy or a pillow in the motherfucking thing, he goes fucking nuts. And you would think that Scottie was, if you heard Scottie when he attacks the fucking pillow, you would think he's a vicious fucking dog. You'd be like, man, I don't even want to fuck that little motherfucker. He's mean. If that dog wasn't so goddamn soft. This motherfucker today, he did some new shit. Cause sometimes he'll do that shit. Y'all remember like on The Simpsons where Homer used to fucking walk on the ground and fucking like walk in a fucking circle and shit. And that motherfucker started doing some shit like that. But he fucking was doing it like off of one leg, and he was like scooting around and doing some little weird shit. I'm like, this weird fucking dog is retarded. But it was funny as shit. So next time I get a chance, I'm gonna make sure to record that shit. He may be going crazy from a lack of food. I don't know. He was chasing that. If someone took an answer during a math test, and he said that the answer jumped off the page, he was chasing it. Man, all I can do is take a sip on that shit. But that answer to have you doing some off the wall shit, like for real though. That shit'll have you. Yeah, that damn dog ain't right. I mean, that motherfucker, I'm telling y'all, Scottie is not. That dog is fucking fat. All right, that shit ain't hair. That's fucking fat dog. All that shit is fat dog. You know what I'm saying? You pick Scottie up. Scottie is heavy as shit. You fucking blow your back out trying to pick that fat ass dog up. Scottie needs to go on a fucking diet. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker there is just, he's on some other shit. But he's an all right fucking dog. He's a piece of shit, but he's like an all right dog. If I pour that last little corner out, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. What you say? How's my first time being high? It was interesting. I think I might have told the story, but I'll tell it again. First time I got high, like I said, I used to have a homeboy who stayed in some apartments. And my homeboy, it was a house like right next to him. Like the apartments, the way they were at the end of a fucking road. And you basically could drive straight and like go into them. It's like it dead ended into the apartments. And then, he had apartments, had a little pier in the back, all that other shit. Fucking pier was fucking broken for forever. And so, like I said, my little partner, he used to be cool, you know what I'm saying? And I really met him, from riding the bus and shit from when we first moved over there. And we played football and shit together, you know what I'm saying? And so one day, like I said, we used to get fucked up, though, like, because his parents, they worked for, like, NASA or some shit. They weren't, like, astronauts or, like, no shit. They were, like, they did some other things for NASA. And so they would leave like early in the fucking morning. So it was like up to him to get to the bus and do all that other shit. So some days we'd be like, man, fuck that shit. We go into the house, fucking hit the liquor cabinet and shit, be drunk. I remember I passed out of school once. But so one day he was like, fuck it, man, you shit. I think it rained or something. It was like raining. You know, we thought school was gonna get canceled. We was like, fuck it, we ain't finna go. So we went in and he's like, shit, you wanna smoke some weed? I'm like, fuck it, why not? Shit, yeah. And I tell you, his brother had a fucking, like this little fucking device. And it's like, it was like a little pipe, like a little one hitter. And then it was like a little box, like a little fucking wooden box. You wouldn't even be able to tell like what it was about. Like I say, a little wooden box. It was probably about, like I say, that big around. You know what I'm saying? Capped off. You slide the little top off of it, and it had like a little compartment for where you put all your weed and shit in. You know what I'm saying? And you could push the little one hitter down into it. It would stuff it up with weed. But motherfucker ain't had no weed in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I think it had like a little, maybe like a little roach or something in there. Like a piece of a roach, if you want to call it that. And I think he had some stabs in his robe or some shit. And so we was like, fuck it. He's like, well, I think my brother showed me how to make a pipe out of apple. So we like, fuck it. We tried to make the pipe out the apple and tried to smoke the little stems. That shit was to no avail. And so he's like, well, shit, maybe when he gets home, you know what I'm saying, we can see if he got some weed or whatever. So his brother was in high school. Like I say, we were in junior high. And just our luck, I think he ended up leaving school early or something. So he came home and he was like, shit. He called up one of his little people or whatever. They came through. And like I say, this was back in the day when you could buy fucking 3 for $10s, Perfectos. It wasn't the greatest weed, but shit, it was Reggie, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You got high. So like I say, we sat on the porch and started lighting them hoes, putting them in rotation. You know, I know a lot of people say the first time they smoke, they don't get high. Now, it was a lie for me. I was fucking blitzed. It was a little fucking squirrel, fucking like crawling on the side of the porch and shit. I tried to hand that motherfucker the blunt and shit, you know what I'm saying? Try to see if he would hit that hoe. He ain't want no action with it. He just kind of sat there. And then I think we ended up smoking like 2 or 3, but like really by that second, really by the end of that first one, I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I tried to hang and be tough on them other ones, but that shit had me damn near retarded, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, smoking was my thing. Like I used to do dumb shit though. When I was like little, I'd fucking, I'd roll up. Hey, what's the motherfucking deal, Tenny? Matter of fact, let me open up this other chat just to make sure I ain't missing shit. He say, I lost my game, forgot what I wanted to say. Salted in a motherfucker. That's fucked up. He say, put him on uppers. I don't want to fucking deal. Scottie, that motherfucker would know what to do. You say, bro, I thought I could run through the car the first time. Oh, man. Outrun the car for, oh, shit. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I want to say the first time I smoked some Doty, you know what I'm saying? We was taking a road trip. You know, we used to go slide out and just do little shit. I want to say we was on the way to fuck it. Where were we going? We were going to one of the little small colleges because one of my homeboys said he knew some chicks out there, so we dipped out that way. And you know what I'm saying, I drove or whatever. We was like 3 or 4 deep. I was like, one of my partners, he had a little kill, he had some dro, he'd roll that hoe up, we smoking that bitch. I hit that bitch, dog. I'm like, man, I'm fucking tripping. It felt like the car ain't got no motherfucking wheels, dog. Like, I feel like we just floating down this bitch. Like, I was out. I'm like, I don't know why y'all motherfuckers even letting me drive this bitch, and I'm talking crazy like this, and y'all fucking listening to my ass. Y'all still just riding. Like, I was really seriously feeling like the car was just fucking floating. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was shaking. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this. Yo, Scrooge, look, this the nigga who tried to get on the Ravens bus thinking it was a party bus and shit. Goddamn, Scrooston, what's the motherfucking deal? But yeah, so definitely got motherfucking too high for my own good a couple of times. I don't know why I haven't been banned from the League of Legends yet. What's my Yes. Hello, Ravens. I am a rapper named Scrooston. Would you like my mixtape? What is that all about, man? What is the LOL all about? I be seeing that shit. Having championships. Like, I be thinking like that and World of Warcraft, all that shit. I be thinking that shit all be the same shit. Like, I've never really fucked with any of those type of games and those shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I've always been kind of curious as to what those things were all about. Because I got high. Ooh, ooh. Oh fuck! Let me fix that right there. All right, trying to keep it on track. Trying my best to keep it on track. You say hard to explain. I play with your bro. Okay, yeah. The first hover car. That's what it felt like, man. That's what the fuck is it. You say, what the hell is layer? Y'all all these games, these fucking acronyms and shit I don't know shit about. Like, I be seeing that shit like be competitive and all that other shit. But I don't know nothing about that shit. As long as y'all ain't out there LARPing, you know what I'm saying? If y'all start LARPing, then I might have to start talking about y'all. Let me find out y'all fucking living in some medieval fantasies. Okay. Oh, so now we know the secret. Look, whenever y'all want to talk bad about Heidi, start talking about video games. She gonna tune out, then y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Then we'll bring the conversation back. So now we got the we know how to play that one now. You say live action role play like the weird niggas that be fighting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that LARP shit. Though, if y'all start doing that shit, that's what I'm gonna really start talking about y'all. I'm gonna find out somebody be LARPing. I'm gonna pull up to a LARP event. I'm gonna be just ducking. I'm gonna be lurking at the LARP. I'm gonna record y'all motherfucking ass. Look at this nigga Scroosted. This nigga, this motherfucker think he looking like Michonne and shit, swinging the sword and all that other shit. He trying to chop niggas up. But I do, you know what? That's something I do want to say about the movie. Or not even necessarily about the movie. I wonder if that chick really does have like legit sword skills, or if she didn't, she should now, because shit, she be fucking with that motherfucker and from fucking Walking Dead, and then shit in this movie she chopping motherfuckers up and shit like that. So I definitely look, you couldn't pull off no LARPing in the hood. Somebody gonna get shot. Oh, you talking about you lost? We talking about that live action role play shit where motherfuckers go like dress up like characters. They'll dress up like medieval motherfuckers and be out there like fighting, like really having real battles and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's some. You should add me on Quiz Up so I can kick your ass. I don't even know what that is. It's like one-on-one trivia versus friend or random opponents. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I'll necessarily be doing the trivia thing. I fuck with that, what was that one, Words with Friends? Yeah, that's what I say. You get out there swinging some swords, doing some shit, they're going to pull a pistol on your ass. And the fuck is going on? That's what, I'm going to create some new shit. I'm going to start some hood LARPing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna be having fake pistols and shit. Somebody gonna really think it's the laws gonna run to that bitch and arrest everybody. I swear I thought they were real guns. They gonna come and they gonna motherfucking they gonna mow that motherfucker down. You know, the SWAT gonna come in that hoe and raid it. It's gonna take one person. I think there's a lot of guys pointing guns, and I think it's a gang initiation. It's people are about to die. And 911 gonna be fucking overloaded. They gonna raid that motherfucker. The whole park gonna get shut down. The whole park gonna be considered a crime scene. This shit. That's fucking funny. You say, "B, I got a 116 on my IQ. It's helped me now. It just tells me I'm good as at recognizing patterns." I think that's what I think that's my thing. Like I can see patterns and things, but I don't think I'm just super crazy. Oh, them laws go. Oh yeah, they go. Everybody go die. They go shoot first and ask question later. You know what I'm saying? They go shoot everybody. Then they go blame all them niggas for having fake guns. Well, we thought they were shooting at each other. It's gonna be crazy. 7 questions on any topic, movies, TV shows. I'm gonna lose on that shit. I'm gonna be done. Shit, yeah, you can't even play with a BB gun at Walmart. You gonna get your ass shot up. Out there, Lamar dudes rolled up larping. I was like, man, you tell me where you see that, I'll pull up to some shit like that. I just want to sit back. I just want to sit back and watch. I just want to see what's going on. I'm gonna do some interviews. Like in the middle of the sword fight, just walk up on them with a camera phone. So, what exactly are you doing? One nigga gonna stop and talk, the other nigga gonna hit him upside the head with a sword and shit. You fell for the demon magic. That object is not real. You know, they be trying to be all the way in the character. You know what I'm saying? And all it's gonna take is look. This is for the motherfuckers to be in the wrong character, call a nigga the wrong name. It's gonna really be on. Ain't gonna be no role play. It's gonna be live action ass whooping. Last nigga. No, I ain't never fuck with the paintball action. I used to have some partners that little island potters. Them motherfuckers used to fuck with the paintball shit because he had a big ass yard and shit. But them niggas be wanting to play paintball with no armor. So like, nigga, no. Because if I get hit upside the head with a fucking paintball, we gonna fight for real. You know what I'm saying? And we might not be friends anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be fucking with this shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you leave me. Because there used to be some dudes, there used to be some white dudes, they used to do that shit all the time. And they come to school fucking bruised up and shit. Like, man, what the fuck happened to y'all? Y'all got jumped, man? Y'all know the number. Why y'all ain't call a nigga? Shit. No, man, we're out fucking playing paintball, man. It's fucking shit's fucking fun as shit. No, it's not. Shit that leave me bruised up and damaged. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get no kind of prize for that shit. I don't get nothing on the permanent record for that shit. It's not fun and entertainment for me. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, the furries. Oh man. Yeah, I think they still do that Wonderlic shit. Mm-hmm. You step in the name of love. Yeah, motherfucker. R. Kelly was a child molester. Pow, 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 pow. You gonna lay your ass down. Shit. LARPers, they practice their skills. You think you want to be a furry? Hey, you know what? Everybody has dreams, and I support people in their dreams. You know what I'm saying? A bear horse. What the fuck is that? Look, them furries, man. Look, you gonna be one of them motherfuckers that fuck around and stick the fucking foxtail in your ass? I see some shit like that because I see, what is it? It was like some chick, she was supposed to be on some submissive shit. And she talking about, yeah, I got this new fucking toy. I'm like, what the fuck out of shit that way? You gonna put that shit in your pussy? That bitch popped that on her ass. I was like, oh, no. That shit is, that shit out of there. And once they let a furry step on your property, but how you know? What if it's a female furry? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? I never understood athletes getting tigers and bigger. That or drug dealers either. Fucking Colombian coke dealers buying elephants and shit. Motherfuckers, fucking Michael Jackson having a zoo in his backyard and shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? You said the furs are freaky wild. I've known some freaks that walk that thin line. I'm telling you, man, look, you know, they say that crazy pussy is the best pussy. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. But there have been some crazy hoes that I have fucked with. The sex was always good, but it's just hard to deal with some crazy hoes, man. The worst investment of the tiger. Remember the tigers eat they eat like 200 pounds of food a day or some shit like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Furries mix animals. That's interspecies sex and shit. You know what I'm saying? You say that shit kind of true. I believe it. I do kind of believe it because, like I said, I'm just really as I'm talking about, I'm thinking about all the craziest hoes that have fucked with it. It's always been good. But you just sometimes you don't want to deal with the fucking problems that come along with it. But isn't being a furry almost a form of LARPing? I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, it's almost more intense LARPing, depending on how far you go into the furriness. You know what I'm saying? How frisky do the furries get? However friskily furry, how furry frisky you get. I don't even know. I'm mixing shit all up. I mean, it's a form of live action role play. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hey, don't be straight. Some of them nerds be freaky too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing: like chicks who, because like sometimes there's chicks that look good, but they don't know how to I guess I don't want to say accessorize themselves because I sit there and I talk about it, you know, I don't fuck with all the cakey makeup and all that other shit. But it's some chicks who could just do something different, like maybe take off the glasses, put on a little bit of, you ain't got to put on no crazy lipstick, but do a little bit of something with yourself. And it's supposed, as I say, they'd be looking nerdy as shit, but they'd be fine as fuck. They'd be having the proper assets. It just be like the mentality and, you know, kind of getting past what you're not doing with your face. You too high for this. I identify as a furry LARPer, furry doing role play. Oh man, somebody just am I tripping or did somebody just subscribe? I don't even know. Like I said, I'm talking about furries and shit. I think I'm seeing shit. That might have been the little hand in the corner that I just saw. I'm out. Look, I'm sipping the juice and I'm out of there. Oh shit, coaster stuck on the bottom of the cup and fell on the nigga and shit. So yeah, I'm talking all kind of craziness, but that's what I say. Like, I promise you, dog. It's been a minute, but when I was hitting the library tough, dog. And we talked about this yesterday. We were talking about I'd rather a chick who kind of had a nice body, but you know, dressed not necessarily fully conservative, but you put some damn clothes on, but you tease, you show off a little bit. This is like what bitches don't realize. Now see now the juice, now the energy about to start flowing. I guess I got to start talking about bitches and shit to get the energy up. But here's what women don't fucking understand. Women are fucking dumb. Not all, I'm talking in generalities. But the women who look up to these stupid bitches like Blac, Chyna and fucking Amber Rose and all this other, I'm expressing my sexuality. No, bitch, you're expressing some bullshit. Because what you got to realize is this. A motherfucker, like, once you see everything you got, once you putting yourself out there wearing the skimpiest, trying to reveal and show everything you got your titty having, your fucking titty bra so fucking tight, one titty sitting higher up than the other one, trying to squeeze them up in that motherfucker. You're just doing too much for attention. You really don't realize niggas ain't thinking about you like that. They thinking about you as a fucking sex toy. How quickly can I fuck this bitch and get her out of my fucking life? But when you see all the assets, okay, that's what she working with. She got a fucking sheer dress on. I can see all the fucking titties and ass. I'd hit that. Let me get that and be gone with it. But when a chick is like more conservatively dressed, when you can kind of see the outlines, and maybe she just acts as, maybe, you know, maybe a little, if she's got a nice blouse on or something, and she got a couple of little buttons undone. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily got to be a mini skirt on. Might have a nice skirt on, but it's form fitting. That's way more attractive because now you're actually thinking about, well, what does her body really look like under there? Sundresses. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jack, that's the win right there. But when you coming out half fucking naked, niggas just like, oh, look at this fucking slut. I wonder how I could fuck this bitch. But when a bitch is like, when a lady, the ladies, but when a lady is just like I say, it ain't got to be not too conservative. Now, you can't come out in a fucking suit of armor and shit and the nigga don't think you fine. Some niggas might be in that. The LARPers might be into that. But, you know, wear clothes, but learn how to rock it right. But we're getting to my point. Like, I remember when I used to hit the fucking library. It was super tough. It was like 3 librarians. I'd be in that bitch all the time. I'd be running through books. And I was just like, damn, I ought to bust this book reading bitch up. Like, if I ain't have other issues dealing with what I had to deal with right now, I'd be trying to shoot at one of these hoes, man. But, you know, that's just my 2 cents. Germans are the worst. Germans are weird. Want sauerkraut on wingers and the ping pong boy. Like I'm so high I can't compute what you saying. It'd be like that. The pretty nerdy look. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. That shit is legit. Germans lead the world in kink, Japanese second. We're the most repressed. Yeah, them fucking Germans do be on some weird shit. Like if I see a German fucking category on the porn shit, I'm not clicking on that shit because one, that shit gonna be in another language. You're gonna stumble across some shit you were definitely not wanting to see. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, I don't even want nothing to do with this shit. See, there's a hidden self to a lot of people out of there. Oh, okay, somebody did. Cuda man. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Okay, that's what I thought. I saw some shit. I was like, am I tripping or not? So appreciate you, Cuda man, for joining us, babe. I'm afraid to know what German kink is. I suck one of them. This is what bitches don't realize. I'm trying to tell you, man. Look, I gotta give you the under the influence, Honcho. I don't enunciate. I don't what's the word I'm looking for? I don't accentuate my speaking as well. I gotta throw the slurs in there because that means the juice is working. Exactly. You might not be, and that's logic. Like what I'm saying. Like that's putting it in the simplest form. Chappelle is a genius. Chappelle is a genius. Boy, say sundresses are a gift. Absolutely, dog. Exactly. Outline the goods with just a little bit. Exactly, man. Nigga, spell library. You already spelled it. So what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like talk about spell library. Shit, you just spelled it for me, nigga. Now, if you'd have misspelled it, then I'd have been talking shit. Let's see. I might need a German prostitute. I'm saying you have to just say yeah. Man, you dog. That's some shit right there. Them fucking sundress like, you know, you would always be wearing them tight ass. I don't want that. I want something nice, but loosely form fitting that flows in the wind. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody getting their life destroyed. But here's the thing, man. That's always an interesting thing too, because like I say, I'll look at like some of that Latina shit. I'll look at some Brazilian shit, of course. Like if you ain't watching Brazilian porn, you just missing out. You missing out on some amazing asses. But I find that funny that like in every motherfucking language, it's you know how they respond to or how women fucking. You know, the yeses and the more, yes type shit. You know, I see poppy, all that other extra shit. You know what I'm saying? They say the same shit in every motherfucking language. I mean, they saying it in their language, but it's the same vernacular, I guess. So I don't know. German porn, oh no. Nah, German porn over BBWs? Nah, man, look, hold on, stop. Now, when you in trouble is when you start watching German BBWs. Then it's game over with. You gonna ruin your life. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Max? What's the motherfucking deal, man? You say you hate it when women say my name. They say I always stop and say, "Is something wrong?" You know what I'm saying? I gotta. Is it weird? I sometimes like I don't know. I don't know, man. How do y'all feel? Some of y'all might not have ever known this. Heidi, especially. I hope not. If you have, then we may have to have some other discussions. But how do y'all feel about being called daddy? That's what I'm curious about. Asian porn. It's got to be like Americanized Asian. It's got to be like Americanized Asian. It's got to. Like I said, I sit here, I talk about all like implants and all this shit, but the Asians gonna have to have some implants because the Asians tend to be. I don't want to say not as able-bodied. They be with the shits, but they tend like. I guess I don't know. As a culture, maybe they tend to be lacking in the sexual features. One, you never see fucking fat Asians. Like when you do, every time I do, I want to take a fucking picture of it just to prove that it's real. It's like you never see fucking fat Asians. And you never see like busty Asians. And you'll see occasionally see some busty Asians, but a lot of them have had work. But I have never seen Asians with ass. That's some shit that I've yet to see. You say Hitomi Tanaka. That's it. That shit sound like Tatanka, the old wrestler. So she gonna start stomping, start powered up on the motherfucker. That boy said boner repent. Oh my God. I have to hear about that. You say I don't like being called daddy. Awkward being called daddy. You say yeah, I fuck with it. You say I love that shit. I don't know. I be kind of, maybe it just depend on the bitch. I'm like, bitch, you was raised by a single mom. You got daddy issues. Don't call me fucking daddy. But then bitches that actually got their fucking dad in their lives, I find that strange too. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about You say Google that a bit, she'll change your mind. All right, I'm finna check it out. I already copied the thing. Let me make sure I got it saved. I'm finna pull it up right now. Look, she better not be like old gal that who is that? Who told me about that one? Joe yesterday about I guess I didn't copy it. Fucking that old shit stayed, or it must not have went through. Who was that? You said it told me all natural. I'm gonna see what she working with. If anything, if she all natural, we gonna see. Because when I think of Asian all natural, it's not a good sight in my mind. Okay, well the first link that comes up is X videos. Really? She got some big old jugs. That's crazy. I'm trying to see what do them cheeks look like. From this perspective, she don't look like she got too much in the cheeks department. Every picture of her is facing the front. You know, any female that thinks she got a little bit of ass, she always trying to turn around and show it off and shit. Hold on, is this her? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? No, who made a shirt out of this bitch? Good grief. Yeah, that would definitely be a titty bang. My boy say she a little more Asian than the booty. Good grief. Oh, that's fucking fun. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, she got some big ass fucking titties. Middle East. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Some of them Middle Eastern women, I don't know what they are. I call all of them Indian. You know, they might be Pakistani, they might be Iran. I don't know the difference. And I'm okay with that. But some of them motherfuckers be right. You know what I'm saying? You say I fuck with light skinned hoes, so when they call me daddy, it seems genuine. That's fucking hilarious. You say since I became a dad is weird. Times where she wants daddy fine. It's not particularly interesting to me though. They're calling it ham daddy. That's what it is. But then it almost makes you wonder like what happened in your life to get to this point. Brittany Jones. Let me see what we gonna Google it. Asian porn for the freaks. Chat, bro. Does anybody in the chat watch hentai porn? No, that's that weird shit. Brianna Banks is German. See her life destroyed many times. Say Brittany Jones became trash after a while. Persian women are nice. Some real primo. Nah, fuck that. Serena, all the baddest light-skinned porn star. No Arab person. Mia Khalifa's probably fine. I don't know. Mia Khalifa's like all right. I think she got overhyped, dog. I think Mia Khalifa got overhyped. I honestly feel like she is kosher, but you know what I'm saying? Like I think that she was a lot of the hype train that happened with her. Damn. Okay, the first couple of things I see is say Brittany Jones, the official video. Brittany Jones gets beat up. Brittany Jones, the figure skater. That's definitely not. Okay, well, she sucking on a pistol. What the fuck is going on with that shit? Why do you blowing a pistol? Well, they do call it, with the extendo, they call that the dick on the pistol. So, I guess she's sucking that dick. That's fucking hilarious. Sundress time. All right, we'll have to come back and check some more of that out later. We'll see what that's all about. She's sucking on the pistol. She might be on some wild shit. Let me see. Mia Khalifa overhyped. Yeah, man. That's what I say. To me, she cool, but what if Watson has sex tape? Hey, it can't be as bad as Blac Chyna. You know what I'm saying? It can't be as bad as Blac Chyna, babe. Let me see what Kuda got all the Kuda know all the hoes. Let's see. Kia Tropic and Serena Ali. Look, I gotta write this shit down. Like y'all got all this shit. I'm gonna get lost. We had it one street when I did that whole list of motherfuckers. Why ain't y'all tell me these motherfuckers last time I did the list of porn stars? I could add them to the list. I'm gonna check them out and talk shit about them later on. Heidi says, she said, Yachty say she has an uncle's beard downstairs. Oh man. Does the carpet match the drapes? That's what we need to know. The Blac Chyna was the worst shit I've ever seen, dog. Like, no bullshit. Like, I'm not even over exaggerating. I'm not even like hyping the shit, dog. Blac Chyna was the worst. And I made a comparison last night. Next to the fucking crackhead shit that I found on fucking, I want to assume she was a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? But even the sex was better than you know what I'm saying, than the fucking, the motherfucking, the fucking Blac Chyna shit, dog. Oh, I give Kim K 5 stars compared to fucking, I saw that shit where Michael Blackson was like, she said, he's like, hoes can suck dick. So Blac Chyna ain't no hoe because she can't suck no dick. She a good girl that got caught in some shit. Nah, that shit was disgusting, dog. Dog, that shit was awful, dog. Like Kim K, she just laid there, but the body was watchable, But like Blac Chyna made some piss poor attempts. Man, she makes me think about the worst stripper I've ever seen, and it was like, this bitch, she seemed like she was on bars on the stage and stuff. She I don't even remember the song she came out to, but it was like the worst shit ever. And it just makes you like, you guess you get an E for effort, but it was a shitty effort. But that fucking Blac Chyna shit was the worst. And my thing is, like, as I say, I don't know how you portray yourself as a sex symbol and suck at sex. Like, that shit was just awful, dog. The worst shit ever. Like, whoever released that shit need to take it back. I'm upset that they released that shit. Like, that's probably like, it looked like some shit that might have been around. It looked like it might have been some older shit. That's probably why they sat on it for so long. They probably like, damn. I don't even know. Man, Blac Chyna, she fake, ow, please, like, bitch, you can't even take no meat with your fake booty. Like, god damn. Like, but the shit that killed me, dog. The shit that killed me. Y'all better, that'll be the last day. It'll be a spank day. That shit ain't gonna ever happen. The licking the knees. You got it, Chill Will. That's the shit. Like, how the fuck are you that bad? Are you that afraid of the dick that you just gonna start licking like knee licking, dog? Like, what the fuck? Like, oh my goodness, dog. Strippers are known to be awfully sexy. I think so, because they put so much value on motherfuckers just liking their body that they don't do anything else with it. Like, half these hoes can't even twerk well. They're poor twerkers. Like, I don't even give a fuck about the twerking no more, but they're poor twerkers. Who the fuck licks knees? Blac Chyna. Oh, you ain't watched it, Trizzy? Oh, man. dog, you gonna be upset, dog. You gonna be upset, like, out of curiosity, you're gonna want to watch it because you want to see. But you're gonna be like, man, what the fuck did I just watch, dog? Oh man, look, I don't care what nobody say. I believe Rihanna's about all that action, dog. I believe Rihanna about that. Like, I believe she a real deal. I want to say I believe Lil' Kim would be a real deal, but I don't even want to imagine that shit the way she look now. She look like shit now. I'm trying to think who I think. I think Halle Berry probably sucks. I've been had a theory for years that Halle Berry sucks in bed. Like, Halle Berry's probably worse than Blac Chyna in bed or something, like. So knee licking was the effect of ecstasy for sure. That would be the only excuse. If he came out and said, yes, I was on ecstasy in that video, that would be the only way that I could excuse that. Because you probably fuck around and because ecstasy will have you doing some off the wall shit. If your mind ain't strong enough, if you can't control your drug, you'll probably be licking knees and shit. Yes, even after Monster Ball. Look, what's his name? He hit that shit for real in Monster Ball. He ain't called back. He's like, I don't even want her to finish the rest of this fucking movie. I'm going to say Missy Elliott. What LARPing is, live action role playing. Let's see, I doubt it. Let's see what you say. So, oh man, look. Yeah, Beyonce shit gonna be shit. If somebody got a Beyonce sex tape and they just released it, they'd be the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. I'd have to, you gonna come off a cool couple of million for that bitch, dog. Like on some real shit. But LARPing is live action role play. So it's like people who go out and they act out like usually medieval shit. And they have like these fucking battles and with each other with fucking plastic swords. They fake kill each other and all that kind of shit like that. Once you get too rich, you get bad at sex. Man, hey, I believe it, dog. I believe Missy Elliott probably got some fire because shit, she used to be a big girl and she could move, dog. See, shit, she moved better than some skinny hoes, man. I'm telling you, man, look. Nah, see, but you can't do that though. You couldn't sell it for $5,000. You'd have to go to somebody like, you'd have to hit one of them major studios like Vivid or something like that who be giving these fucking reality TV stars a fucking $1 million for a sex tape. Because this is the day of the internet. Because as soon as you hit that hoe for that first $5,000, somebody gonna go upload that hoe. They gonna start a pay site and they gonna spread that shit all over the internet. Shit. You know what I'm saying? $100, you can watch the Beyonce sex tape. Motherfuckers gonna be ching, 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 ching. They gonna be swiping their credit cards like a motherfucker. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta sell it to a motherfucking, you gotta sell it to a major studio. You know what I'm saying? And let them handle all the legal, because then they'll have lawyers who can handle the legal action and all that other shit. You ain't gonna want to deal with all that. You just want to sell that hoe and be done with it, man. You know what I'm saying? If a man named Billy Bob made you a sandwich, you know. But no, I really believe that Halle Berry's bad at sex because every motherfucker she's ever been with has dumped her motherfucking ass. Like, she's definitely taken the most L's out of any Hollywood actress. Let's see. You're too content. Man, if I was rich, I wouldn't give a fuck how I was in bed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't rich now, so I got to put in work. I got to make them hoes fall in love. You know what I'm saying? On the first night. You know what I'm talking about? But if I was rich as shit, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't give a fuck. I'd be a fucking minute, man. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd bust a bitch up. I wouldn't even be able to call it busting up. I'd get my nut. Here, bitch, here's $1,000. Get the fuck out of my face. The girl came from my wife and kids. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lawrence Fishburne's daughter had the old connect the dots booty. Would you rather have sex with Blac Chyna for 3 hours or 12 hours of Oprah breathes right in your face with the puppy breath? Can I smoke while Oprah's breathing in my face? Because you got to understand, like, I could probably make money. The world that we live in now, I'd take the Oprah breathing in my face, and I'd have like a little plastic bag on the side of my face catching Oprah's breath, and I'd be bagging it up and putting it on eBay. Because if air from a Kanye concert could sell on eBay for $10,000, I'm sure Oprah's breath could net me some solid change. If I fucked Blac Chyna for 3 hours and released a sex tape, people would sue me for wasted 3 hours of their life. Because if that situation that she was currently in was a struggle for her, we'd have some problems, dog. Like, I'd be mad as fuck. I'd leave that situation with blue balls, honestly, and I'd probably be ready to kick that hoe up out, dog. Like, on some real shit. Like, what are the pros and cons of having too much sex? The pros? It feels good. Yeah. But then I guess eventually you gotta start expanding into new shit because your ass gonna get bored. You either gonna have to, if you're monogamous, you're going to have to start trying some new things with your partner. If you're promiscuous, then you're gonna be needing new partners much more often because you're gonna get bored quite easily. You know what I'm saying? So your honeymoon can't be too fancy, but you won't have sex. That's it. Yes. I hit the note. I hit the little notey note. You say, but she keep putting out the flame, so it'll be a chore to light it. But see, look, this is what I'll do, man. I'll keep it timed, right? So when she breathes, she'll be like, so I had a blow right here. Now, you know what I'm saying? And she breathed. Exhale. You know what I'm saying? And try to keep I'd have to find a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see, man. We'll have to fucking see. I find a rhythm to work that shit out. You said serotonin too high to enjoy sex. I don't know. Like, it gets to a point where I just start trying to make bitches do shit just for the sake of it. Like, some of that shit, I guess, I don't even know if it's like all physical. Some of that shit is psychological. Like, I'm gonna tell this bitch to do something crazy and see if she let me do it. And you'll be surprised at what females will let you fucking do. That's fucking funny. When she breathed out really hard and I heard her pumpy whip. Oh, shit. It depends. If it was Scottie, then I wouldn't give a shit. But see, then if it got to the point where she started breathing hard, I'd be trying to chunk Tic Tacs in her mouth and see if I can make them hold. You know, motherfucker be tossing popcorn and shit. You ain't lying though. You ain't lying, Teddy. You gonna try to christen all the furniture. You gonna try to christen all the rooms. We have to consummate this relationship. You know what I mean? So it is. I think honeymoons are more. I mean, I know honeymoons have to be more for women. I'm gonna take you to this exotic place and treat you like a princess. Yeah, I mean, I just want to fuck. Can we get to the fucking? You know what I mean? Oh, that's a tough question, man. That's a tough question. Them boys say, rather eat Oprah ass for 20 minutes or lick titty sweat from Queen Latifah for 30 minutes. It's almost an equivalent of the same. Nah, but you talk about eating the groceries. I'd probably have to go with some Latifah titty sweat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But if I go in the room and I say, hey, you know, I got to go on this mission and y'all don't hear from me, y'all going to have to tackle that bitch down in public one day and just lift up one of them titties and try to find your boy. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, I ain't even finna get it out real quick here to check and put my foot on her face. Man, I'm telling, dog, women will let you, if you piping right, women will let you do the most outrage. I'm telling y'all, like Eddie Murphy said, once you make her say, ooh, ooh, it's game over, dog. You start getting away with shit you know you shouldn't be getting away with. If Oprah pays, then we gonna have to talk about the payment arrangement. You know what I'm saying? You say you need eight more to get to a hundo already. But yeah, man. And then Queen Latifah, she be in them. Don't she be in them Maybelline commercials? So I would hope that it'll be some freshness under the titty. You know what I'm saying? If Oprah paying though, yeah. Look, if she breaking bread, it is. Yeah, you say you said there's a pic of Oprah with her tongue in Harvey Weinstein's ear. Oprah probably a damn freak. I'm telling you, Oprah has Me Too'd some hoes. I guarantee it. Because people in power do what people in power do. Don't matter if you a man or woman, black, white, green, gray, orange, purple, pink, fuchsia. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers, if you're a person in power, you're gonna make advances on people that you're interested in, because that's what you don't attain power without going for what you want. So that's what a lot of these motherfuckers do, and they figure it's cool shit. Really? I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to see. Look. I'm gonna have to check on these Queen Latifah titties. And like not out of yes, Queen Latifah. Not because of some UNITY. I just want out of curious. The same way I'm curious about Queen Latifah titties is in the same way that motherfuckers will be curious about the Blac Chyna sex tape. It's not that you just have to see. Well, most motherfuckers, because a lot of niggas like that type shit. I think fucking Blac Chyna's just trash, like from the jump, like trash body because it's plastic and fake. She look like Planet of the Apes in the face. She's just garbage to me. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that it's a celebrity sex tape, natural curiosity, you're gonna want to watch. Celebrities don't have better sex than regular people. You know what I'm saying? You say people in power have that freak shit going no cell phone, man. I'm telling you, man. You say when people are gonna ask where you got the money, I ain't up. Absolutely. You tell me, look, you drop $1 billion on the table, shit, they can put in 20 minutes of work, babe. They gonna be like, 20 minutes of work doing what? Shit, man. Had to eat the groceries. Then they can be like, nigga, you nasty old booty eating ass. But it was Oprah groceries. Oh, word, nigga. Can she hook a player up? You know what I'm saying? They gonna be trying to line up for that shit. Blac Chyna is a clout chaser. That's all she is. I wouldn't even call her a prostitute, because the prostitutes take pride in their work because they want clients to come back. She's ass though. Like Johnny Blaze was trash. That's what I'm saying. Like all these bitches who fucking pride themselves as sex symbols, and they fucking end up being super trash, dog. Like super trash. Excuse me. No, I don't want that. And that's the thing. That's depressed. Like it's not even depressing, but it's like how you like not even good at what you trying to be? You know what I'm saying? Like you want to be a fucking sex symbol. The motherfuckers see your sex is just super duper awful. You know what I'm saying? Like I think you lose all credibility. And it's sad because you got a lot of females who look up to these bitches, and unfortunately, and be condoning these actions and shit. Shit, let me see. Well, look, I didn't stop updating shit. That's how you know a nigga got the good little buzz going. We gonna do some time guessing here, because I just want to come back and remember some of the shit that we talked about. So I want to say about and then we'll go all right. So we'll throw that shit right there like that. Oh, Nikki, yeah, she got the Blac Chyna booty shit going on. The fucking hard ass booty, like, man. That's what I'm saying. Like these bitches go get these fake asses. I'm thinking they make them look like, and the niggas who are cuffing these hoes. Now that's what I'm talking about. Like 21 Savage. I ain't cuffing no action, bitch. You cuffing the biggest action that exists in America right now. The bitch created a slut walk. Well, if you don't call that action, that bitch is lights camera action, nigga. What the fuck is you saying? Shit. Say how they learn this a payday. Sacrifice all for the kids. Exactly how you a sex symbol that can't fuck. That's what I'm saying. Just one for groceries. Pam Anderson was trash, yeah. Her shit was trash. But Pam Anderson, at least she tried to put in some work. She was just out of there. Paris Hilton was out of there. Mimi shit was the chick who was on the thing, right? That bitch should have started her own line of shower curtains. That was the only thing about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, look. You think them kids gonna care? They didn't eat the ass. They just want the money. They ain't gonna care how you got it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna make sure. Look, I'm gonna show y'all some love because I know I sub to a couple of y'all on both of them. On the sauce, but I'll make sure I sub on the Kush den too. You know, got to get them numbers up. Hold on one second. Do. Let's see where we at. Yeah, got to get them numbers up, man. Cause look, can't have y'all. Can't have y'all falling behind Darren and shit. Darren gonna start stunting on y'all, man. Get y'all numbers up, niggas. You know what I'm saying? I can go to the weed man on stream. Y'all still can't see me. Let's see. There you go. Bam. Oh shit. I'm already subscribed on this one to Scrooston. Okay. I just sub to Wink on this one. Make sure. And shit, at this point in time, like, but what you got to realize is that, like, kids nowadays ain't gonna give a fuck. They gonna be into all that wild shit. You know what I'm talking about? They don't give a fuck about, oh, daddy's a freak, huh? I've been eating the booty like groceries since high school. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna give a fuck. That shit is commonplace now. The Oprah ass eating man just stay passed out. I'm telling you, look. It is what it is, babe. Yeah, Kim K was trash, but Kim K compared to that fucking Blac Chyna shit, Kim K was 5. Every sex tape was 5 stars compared to Blac Chyna is hands down the worst, dog. Of the ones I've seen. I haven't seen everybody. I know there's some out there I probably haven't seen, but yeah, with the timestamps though, you know, I have to I gotta do them hoes manually. But yeah, might need to have a moderator to tell me, look, when I do change topics and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just make me aware of the topic change so I can remember to timestamp that. Man, look, I don't give a fuck. If I gained an estate from eating Oprah's ass, I put a statue out in front of that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Face deep in some butt cheeks. Because when you come in this, it's going to be the livest shit a motherfucker ever seen. Let's see. Once they frontiers are meant to be explored. Oh, Baltimore hoes ugly. Oh, shit. Yeah, you is up there. The Baltimore hoes, they be talking about me too. The motherfuckers, they say everything with that ew. Hey, you. That shit there is weird to me, though. For 25, a horse named Fiesta. You say a horse named HEB and a horse named Target. You have a horse named Grocery. Y'all motherfuckers wild, all right? That's fucking funny. But I'm telling you shit. Say we look at these motherfuckers as sex symbols, but I think we look at sex symbols as porn stars. Them motherfuckers they sure as hell ain't that. Bring Blac Chyna, oh man, it would be over with. Bring Blac Chyna in the Kush den. I tagged on my fucking in Instagram when I was talking about because I took a clip out of the shit from last night. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start taking clips from like the sauce and from the Kush dens and stuff and start putting them on Instagram. 'Cause I gotta start using Instagram a little bit more. But I'm gonna start taking like little minute clips of the interesting conversation when the conversation gets real interesting, and the interesting conversation when the conversation gets real interesting, and start posting them on the Kush den or chopping up little clips, little funny shit, and start sharing that shit there. It's limited. No, you ain't lying. You get your ass ate. You get your ass ate. It'd be all kind of off the wall shit. Man, Baltimore like third. They gonna be upset because they done dropped down. Baltimore Murderland. Man, I never understood that shit. Like, what's so great about being a fucking murderous city? There's nothing great about that. Oh shit. Like, to me, there's like nothing impressed about that. Like, it sucks to live in your city because the motherfucker might kill you for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing to be proud of. Like, that shit used to sound cool when niggas was young and shit. But it's just like now, who cares about that shit, dog? Like, motherfucker trying to live. That's the thing about H-Town. H-Town is a different breed. You know, it's changed a little bit, but the whole culture at H-Town was about being a hustler, dog. Niggas wasn't respecting no jackers. Like, niggas talk down on jackers, dog. Like, these other cities, yeah, I be out here jacking, I be doing this, that. And niggas will jam that shit. They'll support that shit. Niggas don't get on in the city like that. This hustle town, man. Like, niggas about to grind out here. It ain't about no fucking jacking niggas and doing this and that dumb shit like that Atlanta shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't. There's a lack of respect for that shit. That New Orleans shit, that stealing from niggas. Like, I respect the hustler, dog. I don't got no love for no jackers, dog. Like, you're not making a career as a jacker. To me, a jacker is a motherfucker full of jealousy, dog. You know what I'm saying? You just want what another man worked for to get. You know what I mean? I don't care if he jacked to get that motherfucker. But if a nigga hustled, he put in that work, you know what I'm saying? Do what he got to do to get where he got to get. And you just want to rob and jack this motherfucker for what he got. That, to me, that's more jealousy. He got something I want. I want to take it from him. I don't see that. That's not a hustle, dog, because you can only come up on what another man did. You have a limit. So every move you pull, every risk you take is only to come up as much as another man did. Did you limit it, then you got to look for somebody else to hate on to try to take their shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they Detroit too. And so that's what I say, man. It's like, that's just how I say. I mean, I ain't never been with that shit, dog. That shit has always been lame as fuck to me. And, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say I ain't never had to pull some stunt. The only time I never pulled a stunt or two like that is because a motherfucker owed something and, you know, a motherfucker had to collect some shit. And I wouldn't even call that the jack move. That's just, you know, you know, hey, collecting taxes. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker hate to have to do it like that, but it's just shit. It's certain shit you just got to do. Motherfuckers think they can play with you. You know what I'm saying? If I robbed you, man, I only robbed you for some sauce, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Niggas want to jack a motherfucker, they go blow all the money, then got to pull another fucking move. That ain't no hustle, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's collection. I'm fucking done, Heidi. That's fucking hilarious. No, that's fucking hilarious. Boy, pull a jack move on Lawson for some subs. Motherfucker talk about Nene gets arrested. Yeah, if some shit ever happened, dog, and I go down for one of Nene crimes, I'll shoot that nigga in the middle of a Rockets game. If I ever get violated for a situation that Nene pulled off or some shit like that, Nene, watch me whip and watch me Nene. That shit there. Yeah, that shit there crazy too, old buddy. Oh, hating. That's all you gotta do, man. Step your fucking game up, man. Find your lane. Focus on that. Step your game up. That's what I say, man. Everybody in any fucking song, you tell motherfuckers sub to you. I don't give a shit about that shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You'll be like, Honcho who? I mean, I don't know what he's talking about. This Nene. He's nasty. Shit, Nene probably do get nasty in Brazil. With all them in Brazil. You see, he got that NBA money. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker go back to Brazil, be getting it in. Look, that's all I'm saying. Look, I'll go take his spot. I'll throw a jersey on and everything. Look, just don't put me in the game, coach. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got to go deep on the bench, y'all going to be like, Nathan, what's wrong with this nigga? He need to take some stem cells. He done shrunk. It'll be over with. It'll be over for the Rockets. It'll be over for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. I would definitely like to visit Brazil multiple times, for more than one day, for multiple days, multiple times. Oh, man. But, yeah, that's what I say. Brandon Rigo, he going to be the backup. Shit, him and Tariq Black. Look, just put me as the last little bit of depth that we got. Oh, man, don't let me. Shit. Especially the way the Rockets play, I'm shooting from half court. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Honcho, that's not your range. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I hit one of these hoes, I'm going to be kosher. It's going to be all Gucci. But like I say, my friends, I didn't sip the cup to the end, and it's all Gucci. I appreciate y'all for coming through and fucking with it. We going to get back right tomorrow on some flight. You know, the drink dens are cool. Like I say, I don't want to just tune them out. I actually enjoy some of the drinking dens because I do notice a difference between the drinking and the fucking the smoking dens. So, oh man, kicked in the dick. That's I'd beat Draymond up, dog. Like that's the one thing I don't understand. Like why motherfuckers really be. I think they be afraid that he might fuck around and bite their ass. You know what I'm saying? That's like the only thing I can think of. Cause I catch square with Draymond with the quickness, dog. Like that wouldn't even be a thing. Like I wouldn't think twice about it, man. So, yeah, we talked about it early on. We started off talking about it, and then we moved on from it and just talked about some other shit. It was the Kush did. It'll start off on one topic, but then we'll cover a wide array of shit. So you know what I'm saying? So it's man. Yeah, it motherfucker be right and lit. But shit, I ain't chopped it up with my boy in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I've been sitting tight. Trizia came through for me like a dream. You know what I'm saying? Put me in the right place and time the other day. And so, but yeah, we gonna get tightened up tomorrow though. So it's gonna be Gucci. But yes. Yeah, but yeah, man, like I say, shit. Like I say, cool to bad. That's how it is. Like I say, once you get with it, like I say, we just talk about everything. Like I say, it's free range. This has been one of the more, fun company. We talk about some real shit sometimes. We'll get deep into some religion. We'll get into some all kind of things. And it just depends on how the flow goes. That's the thing about the den. It's just got however it flows, however it just, it goes. However the conversation, wherever it takes us, we just ride that bitch. So, like I said, with that being said, I appreciate all y'all for following through. Like I said, we're going to do it again tomorrow. At the right time, the light time. But with that being said, y'all be cool like y'all be cool, man. I'm finna go eat a bunch of popcorn and candy and shit that I took to the movie theater that I wasn't finna pay for that high ass popcorn and shit, even at Star Cinema. And I'm gonna call it a wrap, so I'm finna go snack and shit. And oh, you ain't got no sweets balance. We're gonna have to check that out. Rockets play Friday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Friday again against the Timberwolves. Timberwolves gonna be mad because we've been kicking their ass, but we finna do it again. They let us. It's fucked up because we got a tough stretch of games coming up. Got a real tough stretch of games coming up with the Rockets. We know being with All-Star break, being well rested, it's gonna be over with. It's gonna be real over with. So, but with that being said. It's your boy Ed Honcho, man. I'm sliding up out the den. Y'all ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck up out the den. I'm out.